Next.
Energy and young legs around him, so the likes of Martial one side, Greenwood the other. $100 million. You know, Pogba's played on that left-hand side. Now,
the same production numbers right now as he managed last season, the whole of the season. A 30-year-old from Crystal Palace. I wondered what...
Benitez on his way out. Manchester United against Everton. Lingard and Donny van der Beek. If there's a winner in this one between...
The balls to remember the life and achievement.
A warmer managerial handshake than when Rafa Benitez was last to visit.
Next chapter starts now for Ole Gunnar.
Wan-Bissaka after his European ban. That's a sweet. Rafa Benitez, Shaw, Fernandes, in goes Shaw and outcome.
And that's the kind of football.
Everton from just down the road, of course. Fernandes let it roll. Fernandes got it back. He's left behind Digne. It's Wan-Bissaka's cross. It's
too easily done. And he's just mistimed. The greatest outing at Aston Villa was response. He's up too early. And you can see...
Held up by Yerry Mina.
Illustrated by the fact...
Yeah. Free again. And Shaw going beyond him. And with Fernandes, welcomed in by Mason Greenwood, who is...
I'm tempted to say Ronaldo, of course.
Greenwood and his non-selection again for England this week. And here is Salomon Rondon, who was...
But he took way too long to...
There's shaped for Cavani, just a shade too much. McTominay. Quite enough on it for... Dipped in by Dean. Neatly in for Gray. Tamari Gray. Townsend with speed.
Yerry Mina, I guess, was in an offside. That little bit harder for him to redirect where he... The fact that Keane is moving away from...
Sweet ball for McTominay. For Greenwood. Clever change of angle. Now Godfrey can deliver.
Some players would say, no, I'm not right, Gaffer, and they wouldn't play.
In by Fred. Cavani!
Certainly more room between Pickford and his tug the arm. But the Cavani header, look, I suppose, say, from Jordan Pickford. It's textbook in terms of the downward motion. But that's... And maybe that's why you're seeing that.
Gray.
Yeah, missed it.
Touched in by Alan beyond Yerry Mina. McTominay, Wan-Bissaka, fellows of very high standing in the game, the high. Doucouré, Rondon, good block.
In place it, even side-footed, taking the touch before he began it all and then queued up Rondon.
Greenwood, Pickford's behind.
And it doesn't matter what side it's on, he can...
Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka's
kick off with sufficient discipline. No.
Anthony Gordon, Rondon let it roll, and Townsend
by Gordon. You know, he goes past Lindelof with ease.
Look at the way he has restarted in familiar. In by Gordon. A wriggle and gathering speed. Tamari Gray! That's enough.
That and De Gea back where he was on Tamari Gray, who's had a really lively start to the season. He was a bit quick, that boy.
He was. Gordon.
I mean, there isn't, you know...
Who is going into the book? Still has what he started with. Townsend's made a yard. And there's Doucouré.
United threw a lot at them earlier.
In by Martial. Flicked in by Gray for Mina. Varane was at the minutes of the first significant staging post. Bit of space now for Martial. But Godfrey. Fernandes, Cavani. And here comes Anthony Martial!
Yeah, there is a little deflection as he's trying to find the room, which probably the way, so he has to kind of ignore all that and brilliantly clinical sum this up, because
Red really needs one, has one. Action put pressure on himself. And the joy in the manager's reaction, never mind the goalkeeper. Martial exchanging with Cavani. Martial! Bruno Fernandes. At half-time at Old Trafford, it is Manchester United 1. And before today, the more so now. Ole Solskjaer had United to protect or to build. And of course, if anything does go wrong, expect it to go late. Shaw. Greenwood. Mason Greenwood. Fernandes. Martial. Fred. If you play for Manchester United, you're likely to be much than all. Townsend. And look who else. Dean. Luca Dean, little flick from Town, could lift the ground quite like this, but built for the moment. And you can be sure Ronaldo's non-involvement would have hurt a bit. That's forward too. This is Damari Gray, who
inside on his right foot. And what's the little nudge?
Bruno Fernandes just beyond. Greenwood, Mason Greenwood.
Oh, with the little wry grin on his face.
And Bruno Fernandes and Scott Corey on the burst. Win here. Jadon Sancho. McTominay. Decore could switch it for Andros Townsend, who a little more than a year ago scored on
super counter-attacking football. Went with his right, backed it, found the corner. Power of him, and then
and having not scored in his last. Shaw takes Ronaldo. Gordon. Townsend. But Manchester United. Sancho. Two of their own. Pogba, McTominay. Damari Gray is ripping around him. Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo!
just a little too acute. I mean, he doesn't have to get some fizz behind this. Just
away from Mina. Set for Pogba!
Sufficient whip. Repeatedly. And that was excellent.